Hey guys, it is late Friday night here in the Philippines, so it is time for us to do our first installment for the free-for-all weekend videos. And yes, I did say first installment. I was going to try to unbox a new green light truck jamboree set in this video, but I'm not going to be able to do so. This video is dedicated to trucks, and I got the idea thankfully from 164 118th. He also has a channel here on YouTube, and his name and the link for his channel is in the description of this video to give him special credit and thanks for helping me come up with this idea for the video. He wanted to see 50s, 60s, and 70s trucks. So I brought out some of my better ones and some of the ones we don't see all the time, and he especially wanted to see 50s. I don't have a lot of 50s pickup trucks, but I do have some 50s panel trucks and a couple of 50s chase trucks, so I brought those out to kind of build up a little bit of a fleet of 50s trucks for him. So anyways, that's what we're going to be doing today, looking at that. And I also kind of timed this perfectly to kind of redo the diorama to set up a little Christmas town. And I got all of my trees in for setting up my little Christmas tree lot. I kind of ran out of cotton though for the snow effect, so that's why just the old garage is covered with snow, but the other buildings in the town are still kind of bare. So we'll finish that up sometime this week, but you guys get the idea. So anyways, what we got going on here is, like, as I said, the old garage is set up to have like a Christmas tree lot. As you can see, our sign here, trees for sale, and it's Bob's Tree Farm. As you can see, he has his 55 Chevy sedan delivery there with a tree strapped to the roof and one in the little motorcycle trailer on the back, and it looks like he is tying it down because he also does tree delivery, not only like self-serve, but he will also deliver. So anyways, kind of trying to give you a little storyline here with the trucks today too. And then back here we have a 65 Chevy from Johnny Lightning. This is the one I was telling you guys about when I was unboxing the Texaco station. This is the stock version that I have without any Texaco emblems or anything like that on it. This was released back in the early 2000s when JL was collaborating with RC2. So very nice truck. This is one of their trucks that is true to scale. Their 60s Chevy. So it is very nicely done. Nice truck. Really like this casting. Has an opening hood. Detailed engine. All metal. Love the steel wheels with the dog dish hubcaps. Kind of gives it that real nice, like 60s original appeal to it. So he was there loading up his tree, and put that tree back in the bed of his truck. Then over here we have a wagon. I couldn't help but to put the wagon in here because it just looks cool with the Christmas tree on the top of the 69 Chevy Kingswood Estate. And this is a good one to have in the video. This is Autoworld's first 69 Chevy, the first release. Actually, there was this one. I don't know if this was release A or B, and then there was a white one in correspondence with this one. So the one was A, one was B. There was a white one and then this green one. So that's why I figured this would be a cool one to bring out. And wagons are always suited for the holidays, as we know, with Christmas Vacation, with Chevy Chase. And I did not bring out Cousin Eddie's RV. I was going to put that out here too, but not enough room for this video, but I think I will make it a permanent fixture for this diorama until New Year's. This is kind of how things will be set up here. Except with the little village over here to the left. I am going to move that after this video and scoot the dealership back over, because we still have the dealership, as you can see, but it's kind of crowded there over to the side. So anyways, just wanted to give this like an old rural countryside town theme, and it kind of worked pretty good with like Main Street and an old garage gas station selling Christmas trees, and then your little buildings here. Ron's Auto Sells, I don't know, you could think of that as like Ron's Auto Parts or some department store, and then you have the toy store over there in the background and such. So it just looks really cool, like an old Main Street. So anyways, back to the trucks. So this guy here is from Greenlight. This is from the Godfather set that we unboxed a while back, from the Hitch and Tow set, and it has some dust on it because it has not been in the display case. It's just been sitting on a shelf since we did that video. So anyways, this is like a 68 or 69 C10, maybe 72. Not sure. But anyways, it's that generation of the 67 to 72 body style. Then in 73, they went to the square bodies that everybody really knows well and really loves. Overloves, I guess you could say. But that is a very cool truck. Love that casting. I wish they would do a short box in Greenlight with this casting. I like the long wheelbase, but a short wheelbase one would be really cool. So next is half car, half truck. So I had to bring out a 70 El Camino. I have a really cool trailer setup for this guy. This is from Hot Wheels 100% blister packs from their trucking series. And that set or line up to 100%. And it has the hitch, and I usually have a Greenlight trailer on the back of this with a Greenlight yellow 70 Chevelle from the Meckham auction series, which it looks really good together, being the 70 El Camino towing the 70 Chevelle. The colors don't quite match. The Chevelle is more light than this, or lighter than this, but still, it looks really cool. So, and everybody's got their Christmas tree. I guess there was a sale today when they did the opening day. There's some big sales, so that's why you see everybody with these Christmas trees in the back. The little Rudolph over here is actually the Rudolph that goes in the back of this Texas Drive-In. This is the holiday release of 2018 from RLC. This is probably by far one of my favorite holiday releases. Besides the 55 Chevy panel and the 64 GMC panel, those are really cool too. Unfortunately, I don't have them. But yeah, this is a beautiful truck based on a like 69, 70 Ford F100. Beautifully done. This is actually one of my favorite versions of the Texas Drive-In. The other one is the Real Riders that I have, and I didn't bring it out for this video, but you guys seen that a couple months ago, the black with the chrome two-tone. Beautiful truck. Then one that is kind of sentimental to me just because of the theme it has is this 52 Chevy 5-window, because Hot Wheels actually made a 52 Chevy 5-window in their 2008 holiday vehicles. And it was red with big white walls, and it had a Christmas tree in the back. It looks really cool. Wish I still had one, but I ended up selling it when I got out of the hobby back in 2014. And now those things are like extremely hard to find, unfortunately. So don't know if I'll ever be able to get another one from my collection. But this is kind of, I guess you could say, a good substitute, because it is the 52 Chevy, it has rubber tires, and it is kind of cool and rare. It's the Super Treasure Hunt. So that's why that one holds like some sentimental value. So up here we have, I think this is a 62 Dodge D100. Yeah, 62. So this is one that you usually see in front of one of these stores when it's over to the left next to the dealership. So this is a common sight in my diorama. But this is from Greenlight. This is one of my favorite D100s from them because it has that nice, subtle, old school, original 60s look, kind of like that 65 Chevy from JL we looked at first. Loved the color-coded steel wheels, the dog dish hubcaps, really cool. And then this casting does have an opening hood, so very nice casting from Greenlight. They're showing some love to the old Mopar trucks. They do, I think, all the way up to like a 70. Actually, let me find it here. Well, I thought we had a newer one out here, but I guess not. But I do have like a 60. I know where it's at. It's going to be in the box set that we're unboxing tomorrow. That's why it's not out here. So, anyways, this guy here is the adjustable suspension 69 C10 from RLC that we took a look at a while back, and it does have the knob that has the up and down for the suspension. So we'll turn that knob and put him at stock ride height now, and put him back over here in the diorama. And then we have another permanent fixture to my diorama, which is the Autoworld. I think this is a 76 Chevy square body, and I always have this dog, the old German Shepherd, riding in the bed of the truck in the diorama. So this is one of the iconic square bodies that everybody loves. This is the first version of their standard height, ride height, 4x4. There was this one, and then the counterpart, A or B, was a red and white two-tone, and this was the first four-wheel drive with the standard ride height. Just like this guy here is their first release of the K10, the lifted 70s Chevy C10, K10. So this is the first time we're seeing him. I think this is release B, and the red and black one was release A, but we just unboxed him the other week in our Halloween video, and I called these guys monster trucks. And this plate's cool. It says high enough. If it will cooperate, yeah, there you go, high enough. So anyways, moving along, this is one of the first releases from Autoworld of the square body, the drop suspension, and I'm just wondering why we haven't seen any of these in the retail sets or releases lately. I've seen them in like the Chris Stagler Customs and like event trucks and things like that, the two-wheel drive chassis, but no retail releases. There was this one in the yellow and white counterpart. Then they had the step side, and that's another one that disappeared. The whole body style disappeared. I haven't seen anything up until just now. They're going to start releasing step sides with the K10 chassis, with this big lifted chassis, which is going to be really cool to see, I think. So those step sides should be hitting the retail stores soon, if not already. So, looking forward to seeing this guy in retail again at Walmart or something, and maybe with a set of different wheels. Who knows what they plan on doing. Here is one of my favorite 56 Ford F100s from Hot Wheels. It is from the Ultra Hot series. It has a tilt front end, but it doesn't tilt up too good, so we're not going to force it. But it looks really cool. One of my favorites. So this is another 50s one for 164 1/18th, and then I have its panel counterpart, which is really cool. It goes great with the Dio because the toy store Mattel, that's where I got my sign for the toy store back there, and we'll zoom in on that shortly and show you guys. I know you've seen it before, but it is cool, and this truck matches perfect. And what would Christmas be without a toy store? So that's perfect. And then we have the Mel truck, which, hey, we need mail delivery at Christmas too, so we had to have the mail truck. And this is green lights release, and it looks really cool, a lot of detail. The rear door opens and such. This is the first release of it. They just released it again in their Hollywood Ride series as Cliff's Ride from Cheers, so that's pretty cool. So, moving along, this is one of my favorite camper C10s. This came from a County Roads box set from Green Light, one of their first County Roads box sets, one of their first camper trucks, one of their first camper C10s anyways. This is really cool. Love the orange and white two-tone on these trucks. I think that's one of my favorite paint jobs on a 67 to 72 C10. So really cool camper top. This looks great in like camper dioramas and such. It just looks great kind of going down the road in any diorama setting actually. It just looks perfect in an old country town and such. So one that I forgot here in our lineup parked at the stores is the Little Red Express. Love this truck. This was the fastest American production vehicle in 1978, believe it or not. At least that's what I've read in some of these highlights when they ask you the year you were born and the best vehicle made that year, the fastest production vehicle in America. This was supposedly it. I did that little game or survey on Facebook the other week because I was born in 78, and this was supposedly the fastest production vehicle, which is kind of cool. I just have a hard time believing it, but hey, then again, thinking about what was offered back in 78, there wasn't much competition there because even like the Camaros, the Trans Ams, the Corvettes, all of them were like kind of smothered with the pollution equipment, so none of them performed too well. So this actually could be a possibility of being the fastest production vehicle in 78. Who knows? So we have some more back here, but as I said, I wanted to zoom in on the toy store, and it's really at a bad angle here, but you can kind of see. Let me try to get a little closer. That emblem, same emblem on the side of that truck is on the building, so I kind of did that to replicate, I don't know, like a delivery vehicle for one of our stores and such, so that's really cool setup and theme for this. So backing back out there, so I just wanted to give you a close-up look at that. And we have 5 more trucks I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at. Another 65 Chevy from Johnny Lightning, and this is made to look all beat up. This is from one of their, I forget what they call their hitch and tow series. It's not hitch and tow, that's Green Light. I can't remember what they called Johnny Lightnings. It may just be trailer series, I'm not sure. But anyways, this came with a trailer with a boat, and they had version A, version B. The version B was red with all these spots. I just think the white highlighted the damage and things much better, and the black touch-up paint and stuff better than the red, so it just looks cool. So that was the one I opted to buy. But usually he is sitting in my diorama when the beater cars are out here with a trailer hooked behind him with an old beat-up Challenger, the one from NCIS, usually is sitting on the trailer behind this guy. So this is a regular in our diorama, so you may remember him. So the next one here is the Bicentennial from Autoworld. This is the second wave of the 4x4 standard height. The counterpart to this was the Olympic vehicle from Canada, the Olympic C10 that was only sold in Canada to commemorate the Olympics held there in 1976. So this is our Bicentennial celebration in the U.S. from 1976. So another 76 square body here for you guys. Then another 50s vehicle. This is a 59 Chevy Apache, and I love this one. It's a chase vehicle from M2, one of 500, gold chassis, all gold trim, gold dog dish hubcaps, but what I love, it's the Nicky Chevrolet parts delivery truck, one of our most famous Chevy high-performance dealerships outside of Yanko. There's Yanko, Nicky, Dana, Baldwin Motion, and I think there's a Burger and a couple of others, but those are the top ones. And Burger is one that almost slipped my mind because he's not the one that stands out. Usually it's Yanko and Nicky. Then, as I said, you'll have Dana and then Burger. Baldwin Motion. Baldwin Motion is also in the top three with Yanko and Nicky. Actually, Baldwin Motion may even be more popular than Nicky, unless you're really into Chevy performance muscle cars, then you know all of these places. So, anyways, this is a great truck. They make a regular variant of it too, which is chrome trim. I would like to get that one too and put in my collection. Just to be able to put it in a diorama. That way it looks a little more realistic. The truck looks great, just a gold trim. You know it's a chase vehicle, but still a very cool piece. Happy to have it in my collection. Then we have another 55 Chevy, but this is the panel truck. So this is a 55 Chevy panel truck, and that over there, my friends, is a 55 Chevy sedan delivery. This is the panel truck, that's the sedan delivery. So some people get them confused, but yeah, this is your truck variant of a sedan delivery, and that is your car. That's why they call it sedan delivery instead of panel truck. So anyways, yeah, we have both from 55, your panel truck, the truck variant of your delivery vehicles, and then the sedan delivery, your car variant of delivery vehicles. So this is one of the first of a dying casting, I guess you could say, because I love this casting, but this is from the Garage series. Still had the opening rear door, but they lacked on giving you the bike. And not only, because this one came from a box set, but even the one that came in the blister pack, if you open it, there's no bike in the back anymore. Which was sad, but what's even sadder, nowadays, the rear door don't even open. They sealed the whole back shut, so cost cutting, they got rid of the die cast. Harley Chopper, then they got rid of the opening door now. So whenever you see these in the pop culture, you will notice now that the rear doors don't even open. Now the convention stuff, though, on the other hand, the last convention that they just had, the black and white police variant probably has a rear opening door and also probably has the bike in the back of it, I would say. And the bike is probably painted to match the truck. I haven't seen one out of the package, to be honest with you, but I would say the higher end RLC and convention stuff will still have the bike and opening door, but not your retail, pop culture, and premium stuff. It will be die-cast and die-cast with rubber tires, but it will no longer have the bike. So here's another 50s vehicle. This is a 50 Chevy Custom. That's basically what they called it. And this one, unfortunately, has a little bit of bubbling on the doors here. But it's, I guess you could say factory flaw or something. Something got in the paint. But this is from the Ultra Hot series back in 07. It's a rear engine, or mid-engine, you could see there, with a tilt bed. Pretty cool casting. You don't see this one come out too often anymore. They don't really have this one appearing so much in the premium series, the pop culture stuff, or whatever it may be. You don't see this casting too much anymore. In the Ultra Hots, there's like 5 or 6 variants of this thing. There's a couple that were RLC only. It was a gimmick to sell protecto packs for ultra hot sized cards because they're much bigger than your standard card. And they would give you a free ultra hot vehicle with 10 Protectos. And this was usually a 50 Chevy truck, and I think the other one was a 67 Camaro. But the 50 Chevy truck, they had a blue one and a black one. Then in your regular retail, there was a yellow one, this red one, and I don't know, there's a few of them. So this was like well played, I guess you could say, in the Ultra Hot series. Pretty cool casting though. I do like the quad cab look. Looks really cool. Nice one to have in the collection. And as you see where the door handles are located, the rear doors would open suicide, so that would be kind of cool, like a 60s Lincoln with regular opening doors in the front and rear suicide doors. Pretty cool. So the next one is a 70 Power Wagon. We did this one not too long ago. We looked at it in my Hot Wheels garage segment. And this is a very rare car from that series. This is from the notorious J case that did not make it to the States, or when it did, there were very few cases there. It seems that there was a lot of them here in Asia, because in the Philippines this truck is not simple to find, but relatively easier than it is in the States, and a little bit cheaper than it is in the States too. So a very cool truck to have in my collection, because I'm a Mopar guy, so that's a great Mopar casting. Another one from that notorious J case was this guy here. And unfortunately mine, because of the heat and the way it was stored, the chrome lip on the wheels started rubbing off. So I finished rubbing it off and I flipped the tires around. You could see it was originally white wall facing out. I put black wall facing out because they're all purple wheels now. And besides that, the truck's perfect. It's just that sometimes with heat, I guess, and humidity, the chrome lip on these painted Hot Wheels rims for real riders, the lip will rub off. Had that problem with my Phil's Garage Hemi Cuda too. So love this purple, like pearl color with the scallops, pinstriping. Looks really good, and also with the matte black top. So this is another rare one from that J case that was packaged with the Power Wagon. So guys, I have a few more trucks here, but we're running out of time. We're going on 30 minutes, so I'm going to cut it short now and tell you about what we have coming up over the weekend, because I'm going to do an installment of a video tomorrow. Actually, I shouldn't say installment. I'll just do an episode tomorrow and an episode on Sunday, because I have a lot of mini GT stuff I want to show you guys, plus I want to show you that Truck Jamboree box set. So we'll unbox that tomorrow, the Truck Jamboree box set from Green Light. We'll do a brief 10-15 minute video on that and show you guys the trucks in that set, since we didn't get a chance to look at them in our truck Christmas kickoff video. So that we'll take a look at tomorrow. Then on Sunday, we're going to take a look at some mini GT stuff. I'm not sure if it's going to be the Lamborghinis or if it will be the new GTR with the police girls, and it's a Liberty Walk police car. It's pretty cool. So see what happens. And I also have the C8 Corvette to show you guys in black, so we still have a lot of stuff to take a look at. So that's why I said we'll do a couple short videos this weekend on top of this one. So if you guys have not subscribed yet, please remember to do so. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share the video. Please go and check out 164 118's channel and check out some of his videos. I was at his channel last week, and it doesn't look like he's uploaded anything over the past year, but some of his classic stuff of the 118th cars is really cool. He's got a lot of really cool stuff. So give him a look, and then if you ever have any suggestions, guys, for videos or whatever, please feel free to leave it in the comments, and I will do my best to kind of try to do a video for you. So guys, I will talk to you again tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.